Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. This is Julie with JFK Freedom, and I'm going to start doing the recordings from the Monday rhema. So we got 2 in a row where you won't see my face, and then I'll see how it goes. I think it'll be better for my schedule, just to chill on Tuesday and record, because, this one is going to have to be with the girls. The Lord placed it on my heart to not leave them in kindergarten all day, so I will be going to get them. I would like to thank the Lord and give him credit for blessing me with these words that go out to the nations and kingdoms of the earth, if they so choose to listen, to root out and pull down, destroy and throw down, or to build and to plant. So there's a little bit to Mr. Perry. There's some to some Christian guys who maybe you want to mix it up in the bedroom a little bit with your wife. A little bit more to Dagmar. Yeah, basically this one, it feels like a lot about me, but I think part of that's just to ask y'all to pray, so that's partly what this is, so call to prayer. Yeah, and he also references the Satanist listening as well, so he's not forgetting about y'all. I just don't trust myself sometimes to be like, yeah, you need to do this, or God's gonna tell you to do that. Anyway, obviously it's your choice to listen and do as whatever. So he started. So we got some side as hell wine stirs for funny as hell fun to them bro. Out on them streety as hell wheaties bub of. No, dog. Some of these jokas for sure forgot to eat they wheaties as hell for no breakfast sauce of no. And he winked. Again, bro, breakfast sauce. 'Cause last time I checked in on my cool as hell gal for this one, bub. Yeah, folks, so she kinda adding the word sauce to basically everything in her brainy waney at this point, bro. But nah, dog. Not no breakfast sauce thoughts floating around in her. So I think it's time we finally tell you folks, joke us for thinking she'll go insano in the braino any as hell second, bruh, if she don't have nobody to talk to of no. Yeah, blokes, and this part goes out to all my still single as hell blokety blokes of the worldwide who think you just about ready to up and move to support no Julie prophetess as hell of a. So I beat you, bro. And yeah, dog, so I mean on the whole moving in on hey, slick as F at times A, bruh. Acting finally like she don't need no as hell man of a. Oh, he wondering, folks. Just as hell finally wondering it for me, boys, if she plans to live in no abusive as hell situation, marriage for all of posterity, boys. Did I say posterity? Posterity, boys. All just so she can be no holy as hell, saucered out, and he winked, chick of no. Oh, at him finally, folks, just trying to see the good as hell Julie light that's. Oh, she good, bro. And yeah, son, in that way too, bub. But should you, bro, actually obsess as hell about when you can just as hell practice a few new moves of oh, it not a sin, folks. My slick as hell at all times. Pastory papsity, folks of the, and he winked, to talk about no new sex as hell moves, bruh, with the wifey as hell bifey of. Yeah, bub, so I made these kitty as hell cats in the bedroom, bub. Up for some slick as hell little moves of, but well, so no pressure, son, or she'll start as hell wondering it on your A words, if you ain't been fooling around with no. So the monster sauce scenarios in life, dear ones, and how they not really a huge as hell deal at times, bub, to calm your calm, bro, for a few as hell in times years of, oh, they comin', bro, and yeah, dear ones. So I'm basically for this one, bub, knocking on all of humanity's doors and hearts by now, dear ones, to see. So she right, dear ones, my Holy Spirit is getting a little bit frustrated sauce at my so-called lack of an ability to find, but well, hers then, and you boys, and some of you galley gals out there, who truly belong to me, sis, even though you can't quite seem to understand. Side note right here, I was talking to the Lord about like why, it was a little bit silly, but I was like, does it make it up for you, Lord, that you can talk to me if you can't talk to, like billions of people on the planet? And he said, it's not like that for him at all. But I can understand. And then I think I said something simple like, but you like it, right, Lord? And he's like, yeah, I like it. But today, I could understand through the spiritual realm that we encourage the Lord. So those of us whose hearts are open to Him and He's like almost speaking in, or He is speaking into your heart in different ways, or your mind even, then we are an encouragement to Him, even though He doesn't technically need that fellowship or need anyone except Himself and the three persons of Himself. But anyway, I hope you kind of understand what I'm trying to say. Back to the message. So, you can't seem to quite understand. Leave them, doll. My sweet as hell dolly of the, yeah, hun, so I mean, the portions of these messages as hell. You can't seem to understand, bub, or, yeah, dear ones, so she ain't actually that proud of her being tracked as hell and sabotaged all the timey as hell time by now, boys. But do I, folks, actually just as hell, for this one, boys, feel like just telling my Julie as hell tale to any and all of yous, just searching for clues. Oh, she'll drop them, bro, from time to as hell time, son, as she sees. So I'm kinda for this one, blokes, working with her facial as hell expressions, boys, to get her to get that creepy as hell lizard sauce, and he winked, facial expression down, bub. And the Lord laughed. Oh, she making 'em, boys. The funny as hell facial expressions of a... yeah, side note. So I'm like trying to watch the celebrities on TV and see what they're like doing when they're being filmed. They just had the first Vienna ball, and they always have like women with fancy dresses and stuff. And I was looking at their faces and how they deal with like being filmed for a longer time, even though they're bored as F and you know it. Anyway. Yeah, Lord, so I ain't actually raised as hell to be no celebrity shadow elite sauce of a Julie gal of a... No, bub, not at all, folks. For did she, dear ones, not always try to snatch that Julie as hell smile off her face at once, bub, if she started to enjoy her joy of... Oh, it were her, dear ones, in the worstest. Well, bub, so my mommy as hell mama for this one, boys, always telling me whiningly to... Just smile, Julie. We want to see your grill. But did she, bro, not relish crushing her Julie as hell crush at times, folks, to make her feel all shiza sauce, bro, each and every time she... So it really been years, bro, since this little chickadee of mine for this one, folks, really felt comfortable as hell in her own skin, bub. So no need to wonder it too much on her sensitive as F and you'll viewy as hell view, bub, or you'll begin to despise. So the despising of others, doll, who basically going through the same trially as hell trial as you, hun, and how it really not a good as hell idea in my view, sis, to think you all better than, hun, when you got no support system of a... Yeah, doll, so let's go there, hun. My Dagmar doll of the... Yeah, dear, so you kinda for this one, hun, driving your dear one of an Eric of a hubby nuts by now, doll, so just... Nah, hun, you for sure don't have to go silly as hell silent like her, chick. But well, so can you maybe begin to see it for me, chick? How she all abused sauce and lonesome stir-sauced out of. Nah, hun, and no, doll. So she for sure ain't quiet as hell with him, hun, just because she respects his. So he really don't give a shiza about her, and I mean it, doll, so just... Yeah, dear ones. So if some of yous, and he winked, out there'd like to pray as hell for this here Dagmar chickadee of mine, blokes, who losing her mind and cool a little bit too much as of late, bruh, all because, folks, she actually found out my little chickadee of a gal wasn't as hell lying when she said, was she, sis? So just... So the jokester sauces in life, dear ones, and how it can really turn sour on someone's uptight at times, bub. If they don't see no funny as hell sauce in the joke of no. Oh, we'll get there, bro. But nah, dog. For sure, dear ones to me, for this here thinking it deep as hell down on yo gal's of. So you right as hell on this one, bloke. If yo galley as hell gal bub on this one, dog. And he winked. Can't take no jokester sauce of a. Then she for sure, bub, ain't ready to roll with no rolls and punches of marital and mom life, bruh. Okay, dog? He also said, okay, sis. Yeah, my love, so you kinda for this one, hun, need to calm your little Dagmar as hell calm of a... Again, doll, so do you actually think it for one as hell second, sis, that she relishes poking the one and only person in Vienna in this hour hairy for them both, and they just as hell know it, doll? Nah, hun, if anything, doll, last time I checked, he as hell checked in on her, hun, making no video of a, and giving you no compliments in her view, hun, of a, tells it like it is, takes any gal no. Nah, sis, so she ain't really into calling skinny bees large or larger ones small, okay, hun? And well, so wouldn't you say it for me, boys? She kinda like to call a spade too, don't she, sis? Which is pretty much what draws all of you blokes to this channel-y as hell of a... Yeah, bro, so I used nipple shields, bub, to feed my cat of no... Nah, dear ones, so she didn't even feel like sharing that one last time, sis, so just... Yeah, side note, I just knew at that point in the message it was too confusing. Without the clarification, it would be way too confusing to, like, everybody. Like, if there's a portion of a message that I know for sure someone will understand, then I leave it, even if 95% of people are confused. But if it's like, I know deep down 100% of people are going to be confused, then I know it's time for me to step up and do a little commentary. Back to the message. Yeah, doll. So this is how it really is for her by now, folks. If I tell her to say it, she just got to get up on that condemned as hell, and he winked, microphone, and draw all eyes to herself at times, finally, boys. In my lifting this little big tits gal of mine up, bro. In his eye in their eye at her, finally, folks. One sun as hell day at a time, folks. So no, dog, could be mine. No as hell need, bub, to think she relishes. But, well, babies, bro, and how a woman-y as hell woman, like her, dear ones, and he winked, ain't had that many as hell successes in her life as hell life, son. So no need to wonder it for me, dog, why she just gotta flash you all that super sweet to her. To see little Marzie basically just lying there, bro, with a condemned smile on her face, boys, that my cool as hell mama for this one, bub, let me fall asleep on her. Oh, it gonna be him one day, folks, just chillin' on that big as hell for a woman, by then, couch, boys, and he winked, drinking his drink. Oh, he gonna be a little cutie, bro. No as hell worries about that, dog. Could be my getting it on with your wifey bifey. Not really sure what you doing. The first is hell timey as hell time, bub. You try something new as hell. In the sheety wheaties, bub. And well, she had to learn her cool as hell moves for a woman, and he winked at 1.2, dog, so just... Yeah, dear ones. Very dear to me for considering it finally, boys, that I'm pretty chill as F about the... So the sexy as hell discussy questions in life, bruh. Not meant to be a British as hell affair at all, dear ones. And he winked. Whether we not as hell afraid to say no, sex. Like Miranda. He laughed. So she was pretty as hell cutesters, bro, on that show as hell, bloke. Kinda nailed you Britishsters down in that pointy as hell point, bloke. Wouldn't you say it for me, dog? He winked. Could be my... But, well, women, bro. And how they kinda for sure still longing to seem sexy to yo, bruh. Even if they ain't opening no legs of. That okay, son. If for sure okay, they all complicatesters sauce still to you of no. But well, coaxing, son. And I mean nicely, bro. As you go in on the Valentine's Day jugular, that's... Oh, she hate it, bro. And where is he, boys? Basically land on no. And does he, bro? Not sorta try to buy extra sweet chocolatey groceries for her on that day as hell day, bub. I told you, bro, to not be buying me no more of that dark as hell shiza, bro. Cause I got no teeth as hell that's falling there fall apart, bub, like my... Yeah, side note, so the only... It's kind of Max's thing, like his special thing he does for me is try to buy groceries almost every day, so... And he tries to buy me like snacks and all this stuff, even though it's like... I don't really want to gain weight and I don't want more cavities, but... That's his way of like trying to like seduce me, I guess you could say. Anyway, I know that may sound odd, but that's his thing. Back to the message. So let's go there, dear ones. The thorny as hell warny flesh in her fallen apart fleshy, that's... So let's be clear as day right here, boys, on this party as hell part of her so-called life that's, yeah, bub, so I know she fallen apart, bro, in many as hell ways, son. Could be my cool as hell again, sonny of the, but no, dog, and nah, son. So there's for sure no need as hell, bruh, to try to drag her through them hospitality doors of no. So I actually as hell for this one, bub, and callin' her boys to back her Julie as hell back down on this one, bub, and that's of. Okay, I just want to be real clear right here. This is just my words. That the Lord called me to this thorn in the flesh, and He said I'm not supposed to be going to the hospital to get it fixed. Back to the message. So she earned it, bro, in my view, as hell for this one, bub, and some of you's. Yeah, dear ones, so I mean the right to die an early as hell death, bub, just after she gives birth to. Nah, bro, so it won't be quite like, but well, close, bruh, to all that he. So he gonna be wiggin' his Julia's hell wig out by then, boys. If you could but just pray for him at that timey in times as hell time bloke. Could be my sonny again, son of the. Oh, I'll place him, bro. Yeah, dear ones, very dear to me for this end times action, supporting yo brothers and sisters in Christ, as hell Christ through the spiritual realm, bros. One is hell YouTuber and he winked. Nah, dear ones. Not that at all, dear ones. And are you not, dear ones, for sure all very precious to me goods as hell of humanity, bro, who wouldn't sell your soul for no morsel of Hollywoody bread that's. So let me just remind you, bloke, my cool as hell blokester of the. Or so you just as hell thinking it, dog. Then you got no mansiony up in the sky with me too, bruh. All just 'cause you planning to give it to no. Really, bruh. Charity, boy. Okay, I might take a video of Joe's picture she's playing with us. It's called Lotte Karate. And Marzy's doing some stickers. Back to the message. 'Cause last time I checked in on that placey as hell wacy bub, they got no corruption sauce of. Just do your homework, bruh, and he winked. And no, dog, I for sure don't call my dear ones to me to no shamester sauce of no. But well, so that cleaning yourself up of yo sexual as hell life, sis, is a big as hell deal to me, doll. If you wanna see my smiling as hell face in. Oh, I'm for sure smiling at you dear ones. As I express my love through her lovely as hell for a womanly as hell woman, ain't she, sis? So just. Yeah, bub, could be my cool as hell blubster of the. So we adjusting some things in this mommy as hell moment of the hour, bruh, that's really meant to be all about. Yeah, dear ones, very dear to me, sis, for understanding it finally, folks, that she for sure need to get away from and embrace no manly as hell man of the. Oh, he manly, bruh. Let's not get it twisted on his cute as hell at times bruh, just 'cause he all shortster sauce of a. So they could really as hell use some prairie prayer at this timey, heady as hell time for them both, dear ones, as we move into the slickster sauce waters that's. Oh, it's him, bub. And he winked. In this houri, hairy as hell, gray area hour for them both, dear ones. Wanted to be no slick and cool of a draggy as hell dragon who. Yeah, bub, could be my. So he a little bit worried, folks, that she really as hell ain't no Julie of a draggy as hell dragon of a chicky wicky, bruh, that's been hurt by no ditty of a. So he for sure has hurt her, folks. But it's really him, my loves, that she's all jaded sauced out at the moment at, bruh. So no wonder she. Oh, she sleuth moding her away again through this itchy as hell situation that's. Yeah, bub. So although I told her to be nicey as hell nice, folks, to this creepy catster sauce of a dog who, again, bro, could be my cool as hell again, and he winked, broster of the. Ain't much dogginess to him, folks. Otherwise, he'd for sure by now, bruh, be allied to no bee of a woman, bruh, who won't open her legs as hell of no. Again, bro, a bee. 'Cause last time I checked in on yo woman, in on womanhood, bro, They pretty much just think they catsters slickster sauce for dragging you blokes along to do no bidding of. Yeah, bub, so our little J train for this one, hun, is basically some simple as hell sauce. Why won't you just love me, bloke? Even though I'm a little drama as hell sauced out at times of no. And well, so she kinda could be pulling these kinda tricks on his A by now boys and keeping him in so-called check by. But does she, bro, actually want to live in a loveless as hell so-called marriage, bro, where her so-called hubby as hell for this one, boys, won't even talk to her sweet as hell to him for years, boys? I swear it, dog, could be my. Just as hell longin' and pinin' for him, dog, to lay down his headset of no, and turn his turn to see. So we got some teary as hell wearies formin' in her eyes by now, blokes, my cool as hell blokesters of the. But should you boys just be pinin' to call your Julie as hell call and chat up? So we got some Julie as hell and Stephanie Weffany prayer sessions, blokes, that I'd like you to please consider it basically placed on your end times list, bub, of all the ways you can for sure build that mansiony as hell wansiony in the sky, bub, until you get plucked up into the sky, bub, by no as hell space saucer of a. He winked. So we got some flying lessons to do up in outer as hell spacey as hell wacy for this one, folks. But are we actually ready as hell, dear ones, to plop you up on out of here early, sis, when you ain't got no rewards as hell to earn of. And he winked. Nah, doll. And no, sis. My cool as hell mansiony sisses of the. So yo housey as hell wousey and the sky as hell sky, and he winked. Looking pretty as hell good by now, doll. That too true, hun. But well, top-ups, hun, and how they just kinda take a little facade time to get it all right at times, don't they, bloke? My cool as hell house builders of the. Oh, she'd like one, brah. But well, folks, my cool as hell basically have no rules in yo cunty as hell country how to build no. Rules of a lifetime, bloke, I swear it, dog. So no, son, my sonny as hell Americani son of the. So she for sure for this one, boys, can't exactly afford to be building her no mansion as hell of a house and austere as hell. Love they paperwork and inspection tests, bruh, at ever condemned little step of the prosy as hell wassess, bub, or, and he drew a finger across his throat, and made that sound. Yeah, bub, my cool as hell. So she a little bit jaded by now, folks, of all the simple as hell things she can't do in lifey as hell life, bruh. And that's the building of no kitten shack out in no backyard of her half boys, which she actually has, dear ones. A half is like a small courtyard kind of thing. And there's like a little bit of grass and very small plants. Anyway. But well, so the creepster saw staring at her goods, laying down on a little as hell yoga mat, bub, as she just wants to lay there, bro, and soak up the lovely as hell sounds of my. But watch they chemically as hell trails form overhead, bro, as she considers. Oh, she considering it, bro, her life, his life. How he seems to maybe need perfection in a woman, bro, dear ones, before he'd approach his approach. Oh, she for sure scares her sauce at times, bro, at all that he seems to imply his ply, bub. When he say people should be all minimalistic and positivity sauced out, bro, of no. So I'm guiding her, folks, to finally stop talking about no. But well, what, Lord? So what? The gardening as hell heck don't even exist for me, bro. Am I supposed to cookies making talk about, yo, when he just all popular sauced out of a. And hear her tears form again, folks. So can you maybe begin to see it for me, folks? How we about to move out into some scary as hell Julie convoy waters of no. Okay, I got a slightly shorter message this time because the Lord could see I was kind of barely making my deadlines with the videos. He gave me... Just a minute. He gave me a little bit less this time for y'all, and even less for myself too, so anyways... Remember, in his light, we see light. God bless.